Welcome back to Unlocked Minds. I am A.Patrice, the guide for everyone who has recently woken up to this rabbit hole of a trip called life. Today's topic is the ego death and what is actually happening to you during this process. So the ego death is also known as the dark night of the soul. It's triggering healing inside of you. It's depressing, emotional, just doesn't generally feel that fun. And so the best way that I can put this into an analogy for you is when you think of a caterpillar. A caterpillar goes along its whole life just thinking it's a regular dude, just slinking along with all the other caterpillars. One day its instincts tell him to just, hey, I'm gonna build a cocoon. So when you're looking at yourself in this stage, you're walking around like a regular Jane or Joe. Your instincts are just naturally starting to gravitate you towards certain information. The kind of information only people with tinfoil hats know. It's gonna be a little out there, not anything that you've been taught at home. But your instincts, for some reason, are gravitating you towards it. Because at this point in your life, you don't exactly have a solid faith or group that you belong to, but you know there's something bigger than yourself. Let's go back to the caterpillar. Now the caterpillar has wounded up its cocoon and now it's just chilling in there. He doesn't know why he's chilling in there, but he's chilling in there. And then all of a sudden, these new cells start to pop up in its body. They're called butterfly cells. And originally when the butterfly cells start to cultivate in this caterpillar's body, the caterpillar cells start to eat them. It's like, nope. But then the butterfly cells start to reproduce at such a rapid pace that the caterpillar cells can't keep up. This phase of the caterpillar transforming is what I would consider the ego death, or dark night of the soul, your false identity cells. All of this old information that your ego has built its truth from is starting to die and diminish, because all of the new cells of the truth that you understand now is being integrated into your avatar. So this is the old you, this is the new you, and they're fighting for space inside. Back to the caterpillar. So now these butterfly cells are just going so rapidly at a rapid pace that the caterpillar cells have no choice but to die or turn into a butterfly cell. And this is what causes the butterfly to turn into goop. The dark part of the ego death. And this is actually where all the confusion comes from. There is no driver in the driver's seat at this point because it's all integrating. Probably pretty painful for that caterpillar. Hence, that's why having an ego death can be quite painful in the same way. And what's crazy is actually some caterpillars don't make it. Sorry, that was a little dark. Once the butterfly actually has formed and cracked out of the cocoon, it has experienced its awakening, quite similar to you, and the transformation has completed. So in short, your old self is dying and your new self is taking form. But the good news is, if all goes good during this pass off of power, you're gonna experience life in a much different, exciting new way. As if you don't end up in the loony bin. It has its moments. That is the video for today. I hope I was able to explain the ego death and what's taking place in a clear way for you. If you have any questions or would like me to elaborate further on any of the points that I've made here in this video today, make sure you leave a comment down below, subscribe, share, like if you like the content, and yeah, I will see you next video.